So in this video I got an update on the inventory. So I call this the money printing button. So right now I just wanted to make sure the player could actually drop items. It's not necessarily tied to the inventory, but that'll be tied to the inventory in a future update. And so if I click a button right now, it drops an item right in front of the player. And right now it's just hard-coded to drop like a money item, so I call it like the money button. You could like just literally spam it and then pick up all this money. So that's why I'm calling it that. Yeah, just figuring out how to like drop an item in front of the player. That took a bit of time to make working and make sure it works. You know, from a networking standpoint as well. And you notice the lighting looks a little bit different. You can actually see down the street now, and that's because I just changed up the lighting. So yeah, so you can actually see like the side of the buildings that aren't necessarily right, you know, that are in the shadow, right? Like before you couldn't really see this part of the building before. And I also added these things. I'm not sure if I had this in the last video, but right now it's, I don't know if I'll keep them or not, but it's a good way to kind of make sure everything's not like super open, so it's kind of like the streets are more defined. But I don't know if I'll keep them here because then like you can't really have zombies just come out from around the corner, so I might remove it because of that. But yeah, anyway, so I think next what I'm gonna do is make it so you can actually interact with the inventory more, and you know, pick up and drop items that are actually within the inventory. And then I think next what I'm gonna do, like adding more into the map, for sure that's something in the future, but just adding more to the skill levels so you can actually get experience for scavenging or like collecting resources like wood cutting and mining. And I think that's an important next step to add to the game. You have some thoughts for like monetization for the game as it kind of, you know, more of the features get fleshed out and more gameplay mechanics and the world map gets fleshed out, but I think it's a little bit too early to kind of talk about that, the monetization stuff and how I plan to have that. But so I'm definitely thinking about adding barricading to doors and windows. I think that'll be a cool aspect. To be able to barricade, to be able to barricade parts of a building that you can create a sort of temporary base. There might even be more long-term bases. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really, you know, the game mechanics isn't implemented yet, and I haven't fully decided on the end mechanics for that. But definitely interested on that.